welcome back to my channel. As always, it's been a while since I filmed, but I finally had the energy and the courage and the motivation and all that to actually film today. So I went ahead and did this look for you guys. It's like a pink metallic-y kind of halo something. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy it. And yes, I lightened my hair and I did this myself. It's like this side is straight and this side is curly. I don't get it, but whatever, I attempted and this is what turned out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. Please don't forget to subscribe, like my videos, and look into other videos. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and all that jazz. All right, guys, see you in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, alrighty, so first things first, I literally just got out of the shower and my hair is wet, so just gonna put it back. And yes, I am using an old school hair clip, but what are you gonna do? So first things first, I'm starting off with one of my most favorite primers. This is from Jouer Cosmetics. This is the Anti-Blemish Matte Primer, which I have been loving for the past few months now. Moving on to my eye cream, this is Benefit's It's Potent Eye Cream. I use this every single morning and I love it. So because today I want to have an extra glowy glow, I'm using Becca's Backlight Priming Filter. This is new to my makeup routine when I want that glowy skin, and oh my god, can I just tell you how amazing this stuff is, and I love the smell. And moving on to foundation, of course, I'm using my LC Cosmetics in the shade Vanilla, and I'm going to be dropping 1 drop of the new Glow Enhancer to give me that extra shine and glow within. And next, just going to mix that up with a little metal spatula, and don't want to waste anything, so I'm going to put what's on that spatula on my face. And then just going to move right in with my damp beauty blender and smooth that all over my face. And since my little nose piercing is fairly new, I don't pounce anything on there, so I'm extra careful because it's still in the healing process. So I just use a tiny little brush to go around it with foundation. And next, to bronze up my face, I love using Benefit's Dew the Hoola in liquid form. I don't know why, I'm just really addicted to it, and especially the smell. Something about Benefit Cosmetics smells I just love. So just going to put that in the hollows of my cheeks, around my forehead, and underneath my chin, just like I would any type of powder bronzer. And to contour my nose, I like putting a little bit on the back of my hand and using a Morphe M513, just putting that on the sides of my nose for a quick little contour. Moving on to concealer, I've been loving this NYX Corrector Palette. I've been dabbing into that little peachy color and just putting that right in the corners of my eyes to, you know, bob your head, I guess, to cover up the dark circles that I have. And then after that, I like using my Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard. And that I just keep right in the corners of my eyes as well. And then I move on to MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the shade NW20, and I put a little bit on the back of my hand and I just use it all around the under my eye to the corner of my nose, just in dabbing formations. And I use it more of like a highlight, but also it serves as a extra coverage as well. And to set my under eye, you know I gotta be using my Mercier translucent powder. Just gotta make sure everything is nice and even before you put on the powder. And now for the powder. And you can leave that on as much as you like, but I usually don't leave it on too much. And now to set that Hoola liquid form, I'm gonna be using the Hoola powder form and the Benefit brush, which I absolutely love. So I'm not going to do any kind of carved out contouring or anything, just bronzing up my face and the hollows of my cheeks and around my forehead and underneath my chin, and then also on the nose as well. Wait for it. Ah, yes, okay, bless me. I've been loving Benefit's Dandelion. I'm using one of the Nars blush brushes, and it just gives you such a natural, beautiful color. It's just so, I don't know, I love it. And of course, the smell. Moving on to my eyebrows, gotta get a little close up. I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. Just gonna brush them up. Start from the bottom, lining the bottom, then I line the top, and then I fill in with the Brow Wiz, and then I follow that with the brow powder in soft brown. It just kind of makes it look a little more natural. So let's speed up this process a bit. And here's the duo powder that I was talking about. Just going to use that lighter shade with an angled brush. And to carve out my eyebrows, I'm going to be using the same MAC Pro Longwear concealer with a MAC 195 brush. I'm going to use it to carve them out and just to make them more defined, as well as prime my eyelids with my MAC Pro Longwear concealer. That has been my most favorite primer of life for years and years. And now to set that concealer on my eyelids, I'm using the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette, the shade Heaven. As you can see, I hit pan way long ago. So this is just going to set that concealer, and it's just going to help the rest of the shadows glide on. And to move on to my transition color, I'm dabbing into the Violet Voss Pro Eyeshadow Palette. This is the Holy Grail palette. I'll be grabbing that beautiful shade Bestie and using a nice fluffy brush and putting that in the crease. So since I want to have a little more pop, I'm going to be using NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk and dabbing that on my eyes just so that the rest of the colors just adhere better and just the color comes out better, in my opinion. And the next palette is another Violet Voss palette. This is the Drenched Metal palette. I don't think it's out yet, don't mark my words, but I want to say it comes out at the beginning of June. So yeah, anyways, the colors I'm going to grab are Shade, which is a very silver metallic, beautiful color, and the other one is Midnight Tryst, which is a darker black. So first we're going to start out with Shade, doing it in the inner corner and outer corner and leaving the center empty. And the color I'm going to pop in the middle, I don't know why I'm pointing to both of them because I did not use both of them. I used the one on the right, and that is Confession. It's one of the, actually it is the brightest pink in the palette. So that's the only one I used for the center of my eyelid, and I just kept dabbing into it until I got to the intensity that I was looking for. And here is where I dabbed into that Midnight Tryst, that really black color, just putting it in the corners of the eyes and just very carefully just blending that out just so it doesn't go too far up or else you'll end up looking like a raccoon. And if you follow me on Snapchat, you know that this is my ultimate, now, most favorite eyeliner. This is the Hourglass Mechanical Gel Liner. It's 1.5 millimeters. It is the tiniest thing, and I absolutely love it. It works in the waterline, the tight line. I just use it on top of my lids. It's just amazing. I mean, there's nothing more to say. And back to the Drenched Metal palette, I'm going to be grabbing the two upper corner shades, which is Poppin' and Kisses. Kisses I'm putting underneath my eyebrow bone, and Poppin' I'm popping it in the inner corners of my eyes. So, you know, I like that extra pop right there. For my upper lashes, I'm using, of course, my Pure Fully Charged Mascara, which I absolutely love. And as soon as I started applying my MAC Cosmetics, I realized, wait a minute, I didn't put any eyeshadow on my bottom lash line. Retard! So I'm going back in with that silver metallic color that we used on top and using a small little pencil brush and just running that along the bottom lash line. And then we're going to go back in with my MAC Giga Black Lash Mascara, which I absolutely love for the bottom lashes. Today's lashes are velour lashes, duh, nothing new, in Trust Me, Try Them. They're beautiful, they're wispy, they have my name written all over them. And my absolutely favorite tool now is this Reveal Beauty Mini Lash Curler. If you guys don't have this as part of your kit, or even if you're not a professional makeup artist, you need this. It is like a staple now in my makeup drawer because it adheres your natural lashes to your fake lashes like no other. So I ended up wanting to put a little more blush because, as you can see, it's a little on the pale side, and I'm gonna use Max Warm Soul with that same Nars brush. And moving on to highlight, I'm still in love with the Jouer Cosmetics Champagne Cream highlight. So I put that on my ring finger and just dab it on my cheekbones or anywhere that I want to highlight. And on top of that, I like using Champagne Pop at the moment. This is the trio that Becca came out with, and I swear I've just used Champagne Pop in that. Ah yes, and I use a Morphe M501 brush to apply this. Moving on to lips, this is the new Urban Decay Vice lipstick and liners. I'm so flippin' in love with this new formula. It is amazing. So this is Naked Lip Liner, and I'll be using Naked lipstick on top of this. The color, the formula, it's literally to die for. I think they launch in June, if I'm not mistaken. And here's the final look. As always, hope you enjoyed it, hope you subscribe and like, and I'll see you in my next video. I love you guys. Bye!